Two-Headed Serpent, Session 7. We last left our heroes. They were in Iceland, and Longfeather had followed one of these troll-like creatures to a cave opening, and he had spotted giant baby heads on spikes. And he decided to head back to our stalwart heroes to discuss their oncoming plan. Heroes to discuss their oncoming plan.
Who's got the reverb going on?
I don't know.
That's weird.
Oh, I guess Jack missed some of this, huh?
Yeah, I did, because it had to be landlordy.
He's like,
right.
What the hell did this come from?
Yeah,
What? Yeah, like, what?
What's going on here?
I guess Jack missed some of this, huh?
That's weird. Yeah, I did, because it had to be landlordy.
He's like, what the hell did this come from?
Hey, what the hell's going on here?
This is going to be
That's a
irritating.
serious delay loop going on. I bet if we just kept
Yeah.
talking and keep looping it, go deeper and deeper into a spiral.
This is like
Wow.
roll for sand.
Yeah, so let's see, when did you leave?
God, I can't remember now. It's been a whirlwind of.
Did you leave after we got to the little village where everyone was dead?
No, I left before that. Yeah, I did. I left before that. We got to Iceland. That was it. Then I had to. I don't know why I didn't listen to the thing. I did.
Did you catch the big giant troll that threw a rock at the car?
Yeah, I remember that. I remember the big giant troll. But that's
So-
the last thing I remember.
Then they went
Okay.
to this lady's, your local guide's, her home village. She was concerned about her brother. And when they went to the village got wiped out, was already wiped out. And they found a smaller troll that was trapped underneath some wreckage. But they didn't know it was a troll. They heard some sound. So they dug it out and it immediately ran for it. It had a collar on it, which some strange Nakal writing on it. And they followed it all the way to I can't pronounce that. Something skull. which amazing enough, Dave knows about because he's been to Iceland.
You're talking about the glacier? What it's
Yeah, the
called?
glacier.
Snæfellsjökull.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, down there. Okay. Yeah.
And they followed it, and it went into like a cave.
And that's where they saw the babies.
Well, and then
That's where they had baby heads.
They
Longfeather.
weren't exactly babies. They were like people that had like strange, like stretched baby heads on top of them.
Yeah,
were
and
cut off.
underneath he can
They're
use
decapitated heads.
some scales underneath.
So basically, you guys ended up at a rave.
We don't know what it is.
So he was sneaky enough, so he snuck back to the village, and I guess he'll tell you about that.
Yeah, so when I get back to the village, I'll let them know that just, that direction, there's a cave in the side of the glacier as the elevation ascends. And I just went in a little ways until I got to a point where I saw that there were decapitated, warped heads that looked like giant baby heads on stakes at the entrance. And I didn't go in any further.
Oh, and then you also left one stick or a bundle of dynamite on the cave mouth.
Enough that would collapse the thing if I
Yeah,
would
yeah.
have
So a couple of
lighted
sticks
up.
of dynamite there. And
I take it we would hear that boom in the distance kind of thing.
if he lights it.
I would have. It's just on general principle, see weird shit, blow it up.
Yeah, well, the kind of thing maybe we need to go in there, right? That might be the base.
I don't want to go there. I'm freaking out already. I wasn't even there.
Oh, come on. We know you're the most stable one among us. What do you got to lose? We'll put a blindfold on you.
Just put a blindfold and give some cotton for my ears and I'll be fine.
Yeah, and don't mention the S word.
Yeah, please don't. I'm jumping at shadows here. Ah!
I think we should check it out because I mean they're gonna. Well, that thing we attacked or we let out, right? We freed it from the rubble.
Yeah.
It
That
ran
ran
back
away.
up there.
Yeah, it ran
So
away.
at the very least, we need to be prepared for them coming after us because if it sounds the alarm, they may empty out. But that would be a good opportunity, right? If we sneak around right now to the side and wait for them to come back to investigate, then it would be a good time to go inside.
Sure.
I think we should.
Think of it this way: if you die, if you go insane, you'll have a new character who will have full sanity points.
But with no luck, right? I'm alive, Splat.
So you guys head over there.
Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah.
So now that you go there, you notice that at the cave entrance there does seem to be. Oh, so what covered up the cave entrance was some grass matting and stuff. So there was some primitive attempt at camouflage, right? And you also notice that it looks like there've been the snow and ice and mud's been disturbed a little. Like there was a lot of activity before, but not anymore. So how do you want to go in there? Do you want to sneak in? I think only one of you guys are really sneaky, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no sign of anything moving.
No, not on the outside.
Oh, I mean, you gotta try sneaking in at least. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm mildly sneaky.
I think
I'm not horrible at it, but I'm not great at it either. I'm kind of.
I think mine's only base.
And I have 45.
Oh no, I've got 38.
So do you want to just go in a group, or you want to have Longfeather going first and other people go in?
It definitely decreases our chances if we try to go in a group.
Yeah. Well, I figured two can stay back, and I think two should probably go in.
All right, I'll probably stay back because I have the lowest of the group.
I will be with Jack just in case he freaks out again, and I can try and calm him down with my psychoanalysis.
Okay, so Longfeather and Dr. Ashstein, is that correct? Nobody's changing their mind.
Yeah.
Okay, Longfeather has he's usually sneaky. He has extra bonus die, right?
I turned to Dr. Mesmo. You got any drugs? I need drugs.
Could I actually hypnotize him to try and make him not fear snakes?
I'll let you do it, and I'll give him a bonus die if he's a snake.
Right, but I'd have to pass the roll though.
Yeah. Pass your
hypnotism. Would this be hypnosis? Because I'm trying to hypnotize him.
Oh yeah, hypnosis.
Yeah. So. Oh, I'm spending 5 luck to get a regular.
Okay, so next time he'll get a bonus die.
Right.
So I have to roll for.
When you have to roll for snaky type paranoia.
Sneaky type things. Because right now at this point you throw a zucchini down and I'm jumping. It's like one of those cat videos.
Yeah.
Anything to try and help.
Yeah, so you're doing that outside. Longfeather, why don't you roll yours? I assume you're going to make it. But...
13, and then my bonus die, that doesn't help. So 13, I think, is still
it's all like extreme. Okay, and then Dr. Ashstein.
Okay. Got 22, so that's a hard success.
Okay, so you guys sneak in the cave, and then you see the spikes with the heads on it. It's still like a narrow opening, and then past that, it opens up to a bigger cavern. But you have to go past the stakes with the heads.
Mm-hmm.
And then which way do you want to hug? Do you want to hug the left side or the right side of the... I assume you're not walking down the middle.
No.
Just
Yeah,
walk right
no,
down the middle.
with whatever has the best cover.
It's the same. It's just I want to see which side of the cave you enter into.
Oh, okay. I mean, you don't have a diagram or anything, right? We're just kind of
Yeah, I have a
Over
diagram which you don't have. So you want to go left or right?
left.
Left? Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys sneak around, and as you go around the left, you see there are two troll-like creatures standing guard, but they don't see you. They're carrying like spears, and they're just sort of hanging out. And they're like looking towards the direction of where the heads with spikes are. They seem to be like guards, but they haven't spotted you.
And I just see two of them.
Yeah, two of them.
Would I be able to get around them without them seeing?
Yeah, and then past them, you see a big cave system, a cavern, and you see some cooking fires, and you see sort of like women and... I wonder if it's women. Yeah, there's some women and children type of trolls.
This is all trolls. Huh? I don't
And
see any
then-
like.
And then the far side, do a spot hidden.
Okay. I wonder if this is even a base or if we just found the troll layer. Bonus die. Bonus die. 46. So I think that's just a regular success.
So the only thing you see is you think you see some sort of prison with somebody in it, but you're not sure what's there. And then you see further out, there's separate entrances into this cavern. And then further out, there's this big, darker area that looks like a bigger cavern, which you can't see into because it's too far away.
Can I get closer to get a look at the person in the cage? Or the
Yeah,
prison?
so the guards are on the left. You go towards the right, the guards aren't there, and you can skirt around the other side.
Okay.
But then it gets a little difficult. You may have to do another stealth roll once you get near there.
Okay.
Yeah, can I put on my X-ray specs?
Yeah, you can put on your spotting things.
Yeah, I want to take a look around at everything here.
Okay. Do you want to try to go with me, or do you want to stay hidden and while I see if I can?
No, I want to go take a good look at that guy in that cage.
Okay.
'Cause the doctor has a theory.
Okay, so you're gonna head that way, and then why don't you guys do another stealth roll?
Okay. Here's where we can blow it. 27 with the bonus die, which
you're
is
fine.
Okay, so I'm gonna spend 2 points of luck to make it a hard success.
Okay, yeah. So you get there, and you look like they put up like wood bars, and inside there's a person, but it looks like it's sort of weird. He's a little like a puff pastry Pillsbury dough guy, but there's cuts and stuff.
It's the gingerbread man.
Yeah. and he has like this giant baby head on. But there's cuts and stuff, and he's bruised, and there's blood and stuff. But with your specs, here's the part you see that's odd. With the specs, you notice that he's warm body temperature, but where there's cuts and stuff beneath, you see a little bit lower than regular body temperature.
That's what I thought. Yeah. So yeah, I think we went to the wrong camp. This is probably going to give us some good information, but I think we went to the wrong camp.
But where you are, you can now see, into where that other bigger dark area is. And you see, well, you see two things. The immediate thing closer to you, there's these woven mats, and there's bodies on them. And the bodies, there's some shaman guy drawing sigils on the bodies, and they're hucking them into what looks like an abyss.
What kind of bodies? Human bodies or troll bodies? Or
Troll
what?
bodies. Troll bodies.
Like maybe that's like ritualistic disposal of the dead kind of thing?
Yeah,
like funeral
so
rites?
if you have Cthulhu mythos or anthropology, or so either you need Cthulhu mythos, hard anthropology, or extreme int. So pick one of the three.
I'll the extreme age because that's.
I have anthro, so I'll try it.
So you just need a hard anthro.
A hard, huh? Oh, let's see what I get. I need a 22. Oh, 03. Whoa, yes. That's an extreme.
Yeah, I got an 18, so I just hit my extreme.
Oh, okay. Looks like they're what you can decipher is they're sacrificing the dead to something.
They're dead.
Yeah, they're dead. And the one thing you also notice is roll your Cthulhu Mythos too, separately. The separate.
Okay, I only have a 10. No, missed it.
I'm gonna spend some luck to make that a success.
So you recognize who they're sacrificing to? The Sahagwa? Sahagwa? Which is the other. Where the Inner Knight was the one that was worshiping this guy versus the Serpent Father, right?
Yeah.
So they're sacrificing to. They mention him, so it seems like they're sacrificing to him, but they're throwing only their dead. And then they're also beating their heads, and it looks like they're in mourning, right? They're doing mourning type of stuff. Like they're beating their heads and hands against rocks, and they howl. And then every time they huck a body into the abyss, the ground shakes a little, and there's some gurgling noise coming from the abyss. And then suddenly there's like a stench, like a acidic gas, like foul stench coming out from it when they huck the bodies in. Oh, and you guys get to make sand checks.
Woohoo! Glad I'm not there.
I made it.
I made it.
You make it nothing, no loss.
Okay, so I'll go back and we'll can we talk here in whispers? Is it safe to talk?
Yeah, you can. And then basically past that, you see. Let me show you a picture. Because you're far enough in, you see some of these troll things are worshiping this giant idol.
Oh.
I'll show you a map because now you're in there. I might as well show you. Let me see if there's any spoilers in here. Oh yeah, there is. So I can't show you the map yet. Oh, also they're cooking something. Some of the people are the trolls are cooking something. It looks like a leg, but not. Well, do a spot hidden.
Is it a baby leg?
Yeah. I got a regular success.
Yeah, so it looks like a big giant pillboy baby leg, right?
Yeah. These guys are seeming like something that would actually maybe be helpful to us more than they'd actually hurt us if we can convince them to actually help.
So I wonder if are they in like some kind of conflict with these baby creatures, and they have one the prisoner. We don't know where they're coming from.
The doctor is gonna like chime in. It's like, look, I'm looking through these things and looking at that whatever that stuff is on the outside, it looks like a really bad disguise. What's inside looks like a snake person. It looks the same as when I look at snake people. So these guys, like I said, these might just be snake people in really bad disguises.
But why would they disguise a baby, one of their young?
Maybe to try to blend in, maybe to try to start some conflict between them. Didn't we? Weren't we? Like I said, weren't we? We were briefed on these troll things. Like what were they? They were.
They're slave race to the snake people.
That's what I think it is. that yeah, it's these snake people trying to take back control of these guys, and maybe the trolls aren't running that, which is why we have a bunch of headless, a bunch of heads by the door.
Yeah, like they rebelled or something.
Yeah, that's what I imagine. Hey, if I was someone's indentured servant, then I got a taste of freedom. I don't think I want to go back.
Well, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. So if that's the case, maybe the trolls are.
Yeah, maybe we can at least point. At least they might be a weapon. We can just point in the right direction.
Yeah, because if they have, I mean, they're disposing of their dead, which means that they're, there's a contest going on, and they're not exactly coming out ahead. So there's more to this situation. We've only discovered half of it. Maybe we should leave it alone for now until we go figure out what's going on with the other side.
Yeah. And the thing is, the only thing is that guy in the cage. They haven't killed him yet.
Yeah.
I'm interested as to why they haven't killed him yet.
Maybe he's the son of someone important.
You're in the shadows, hidden, and you say that you see you see a bigger troll lead a smaller troll up and hand a rock to the smaller troll, and the smaller troll throws a rock through the bars at the Pillsbury Doughboy.
Is the Doughboy thing awake and responsive?
Yeah.
Is it trying to say anything or plead for its life or anything?
It looks sort of defiant. It didn't want to get hit, right? So it tried to dodge the rock, right?
Should we try to free it and get it out of here? Maybe it'll tell us how to lead us to where it comes from.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. So yeah, that's probably a good idea to at least get it out of here. Maybe at worst, we might be able to get some information. Okay, so let's see. Is there any way to do this without getting spotted?
Yeah, we just have to silently open the cage, and hopefully, it knows well enough to quietly go with us so that we can get it out of here.
Yeah. I know it's not such a giant eyesore that it's just going to automatically draw attention here.
Oh, as if it won't stick out.
Yeah.
Yeah, giant pudgy baby man thing.
Yeah.
Totally just downplay it. Yeah, no.
I'd rather not have to fight more than one of these things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it's a better chance of success is if you probably go to the cage alone, and I just cover your back just in case things go bad.
Yeah, we'll just have to run for it.
Yeah, and also if it is a snake person, I think you probably speak better in a call than I do.
Okay, I'm gonna ready a couple of my arrows with just a little bit of the explosive venom in it. Okay.
So
and then,
it's quite a long run if you want to run for it, though.
Well, I think we're gonna have to sneak.
Yeah.
With it, because I don't think we're gonna have to run for it. Is there a way? Is there a way we can draw off the guards and then run for it?
The guards are guarding the entrance, but there are people all over inside, right?
Uh-huh.
Or there are trolls all over the inside.
Reasonable way that you can sneak past all of them?
It would be hard. I mean, it's not like I mean, now you guys are seeing around the edge, but now you're gonna bring a Pillsbury Doughboy with you, so
yeah. Yeah.
How my mind is actually picturing that. Complete with the complete with the little chef's hat on as well.
A little bit.
You poke it and giggle.
I know. And that alerts all the trolls.
All right.
Well,
Yeah.
should we
Like I said-
try and stick it out?
Yeah, like I said, yeah. I said, yeah, go ahead. It's going to be easier if one of us things
Okay.
go bad. I guess I'll be watching your back.
Okay, so
Alright.
you're gonna wait till it's sort of quiet and nobody's throwing rocks at it, and then you're gonna sneak up there
Yeah.
and try to get it out. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see if they have. I've seen this. Oh, there's 8 of the trolls on the inside.
Oh,
There's
jeez.
11 of them plus. Okay. Oh, the one thing you notice when they're throwing the rocks, they were maybe about, they throw it from 10, 15 feet away from the bars when they were throwing the rocks.
Oh, maybe it's dangerous. So, I wonder if when I get close to it, I wonder if I can. Just gonna whisper and see if I can get it to notice me.
Okay, roll your Nicole.
Okay.
I assume you're using your Nicole, right?
Call
Hey, maybe it speaks English.
04. That is a success, definitely. I have a 30. So that's
Oh, so what do you say?
extreme.
What do you say to him?
I say, "We're here to rescue you. Quiet."
Okay. He looks at you. Yeah, he looks at you. He doesn't look hostile right now.
Okay.
And the way he's held in there, it's like they tied a lot of rope and stuff around. Like, it's very primitive. Like, they put wood things into the ground and then they sort of made a real primitive door, right? And then tied it with lots of rope. So it's not like a locksmith roll. It's more like you need a knife to cut through the ropes.
Okay, I'll say, "Can you walk? We need to sneak out of here."
He said yes, yes.
Okay. All right. So I'll go and I'll try to open the cage.
Okay. So why don't you do a stealth?
54 bonus die 04. So
Oh.
yeah, it's extreme.
So yeah, you're able to cut this quietly and then open the door. And the weird thing is he's heading towards the abyss. He waves you guys to head towards the abyss.
Towards the abyss.
Where they were throwing the bodies in. He's not heading out the exit you guys came.
Should we follow him and watch what he does?
Oh boy.
All right, because we're not gonna be able to. We're not gonna stop him. So yeah, I guess let's just follow, observe, and see what he
Okay. So he's gonna. Let me roll his stealth.
does. Yeah, we want to be away from him so he blows it.
Okay. So maybe you follow at a distance, right? You're not going to be right at his heels.
Correct.
He
Yeah.
heads toward the abyss, and then the trolls notice him, right? And then he tries to. You look in the abyss. There's like these stalactites and other things, and it looks like he's trying to cross this to the other side. And there's a cave on the other side, and he's shouting in the call, like, "Help me!" in the call, really loud as once they tried to catch him. Oh, he blew his climb. So he's clinging onto the side of the abyss. And then as you watch this, the trolls try to get him back. And then you hear like this weird sound. And you see these half spheres come floating out from the other side. And there's more Pillsbury Doughboys on these half spheres, and they're carrying like the flame pistols that you found, right? And they're firing fire at the trolls to get him back, and then one of these spheres comes over there and rescues him, and they bring him back. And I'll show you the map then.
That is weird as shit.
I think I know what those spheres are.
Flying spears.
And so they're fighting over this thing. But the trolls, it seems like, don't have a way to cross the abyss.
No. So you see the abyss, there's like these things, there's stalactites and stuff. He tried to get across, but he got stuck like part way.
Well, I think I know where we're going now.
And yeah, so you guys can go to the center of the earth. That's fine too, but that's a side adventure. There's also eternal darkness.
I don't think we'll be able to cross the abyss, right?
I can magically have some rope pretty easily.
I mean, there's like nothing to anchor to it. It looks pretty big.
If there's an entrance to the other side, and you fire an arrow.
It's not smooth. Like this is all like rough rock, so you can climb on the sides, or they said you can jump too. I guess you can jump from one of these to the others. It's possible to jump or climb, but I won't tell you how hard it is until somebody tries.
Yeah, that would be a bad thing to do. That'd be a good thing to spend luck on, too, sure.
But
I mean, do you and I mean, what do we want to go over there now? We don't even know if we're going to have a friendly encounter with those people.
It's probably not going to be a friendly encounter, but I think that's one of the places we need to go. It's just a matter if this is the way we want to go at it. Because remember, there was other tracks to follow, right, from the village, which I think are just go to the same place.
But like maybe there's a way to go into their spot from another side.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think that those other tracks will lead us back there. I think the only thing to be gained here is just a shortcut to get there, or we can try to reason with trolls here, and get them on our side, and we can use them as like supplemental forces to distract them or something.
How are we going to reason with the trolls? I don't know. I haven't heard them speak.
No, I'm sure there's got to be something of if the snake people were able to talk to them or control them or something. There has to be some sort of like base low level common language that we can
when they were doing the rituals, shoving people into the abyss, the bodies, they were speaking some sort of language.
So yeah, they can speak something. There should be some way we should be able to break it down, convince them that we're not threatened, that we're after the same thing. Because they seem to have no love of snake people, so that's advantageous for us.
Do we want to go get the rest of the people in our group?
Maybe we'll blindfold Jack and then bring.
Yeah, please.
Okay, yeah, let's go meet up with them and then figure out what we need to do.
So I haven't seen Bird Box, so I have no idea what could happen.
I said blindfold, earmuffs, gloves.
Just leave me around.
Just put everything on him, shove him in the sleeping bag, and drag him along.
Okay, so you guys go back out, and then you're gonna blindfold Jack. And then how are you gonna approach these people?
So we're gonna try to make ourselves known, but make ourselves look non-threatening.
Okay. So who's gonna approach? Or you can go as a big group of 4. Or 5. You have Hilda, I guess, or
do we know how we can communicate with them though? Have we established that yet?
No, not yet.
They did aggressively like wipe out the whole village here, right? They wiped out the village, so they're not exactly.
Or maybe that wasn't them. It might have been them. And they did it, but it might have been the snake people that did that. So
So you noticed that they were eating Pillsbury Doughboy legs, but you didn't see any human people here at all.
Yeah, so yeah, I think these guys are patsies. Or everything's gone on. They just look scary. They just look scary. I don't think they actually are an active threat to humans. So
Famous last words.
Yeah, totally.
So Gunhilder wants to go with you because she wants to look for her brother. So she will accompany you here.
All right.
Okay. So yeah, we need to try to make a show of non-lethality and earnestness.
So you're gonna show up as a group, or just send one guy?
I'll volunteer. I'll volunteer to do it.
All right, just run if something happens.
I think if we go as a group, it might look a bit more threatening.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the rest of you will be outside, and then
Yeah,
Dr. Ashstein will go in by himself.
Yeah.
Within kind of hearing distance. So if it all goes south, we can just
If I scream really loud, then the negotiations are broken down.
Okay, so when you enter those two guards see you because you're not trying to sneak, and they have their spears out and they say something. They look sort of threatening, but not violent threatening. Like they're pointing the spears, and they're saying something, but
Yeah.
you don't know what they're saying.
Is there any way I could try to use my my intelligence or education to try to figure out what like a route
Yeah, you could. It'll take some time. It'll take some time.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah. And which role would it be?
I have it here, so if you want to attempt it, then it'll take a few hours. But
Okay.
so it's actually just a regular intro.
Yeah. Well, I got an odd 8, so I got an extreme success.
So maybe with the extreme, it'll cut down the time. So they hold the spears at you. They say something to you. What do you do?
I'm gonna just tell them easy. I'm gonna kind of put my hands up and
Okay.
non-threatening and try to just say we're here as friends. No need to be alarmed. No need to.
So they wave the spears for you to move away from where the spiked heads are, right? Like more like in towards the cave.
Yeah.
One of them walks and takes a peek around the corner and doesn't see anybody, right? He's seeing if there's other with you. He doesn't see anybody. Then he comes back, and then the other guy goes and gets the shaman, and the shaman comes up and tries to say something, right?
Or maybe he speaks.
Yeah.
And then the shaman comes up to you, and he's like looking you over, and then he pokes a finger at your skin.
Whatever you do, don't giggle or like the Pillsbury Doughboy.
Look,
So for the guys outside, he hasn't come back. He hasn't screamed. Are you guys just gonna wait?
Should we peek our heads in?
Can I sneak to look? Yeah. Let's see what's going on.
Of course, I got blinders on and.
Yeah, go ahead, do a sneak for a long feather.
I just want to see what's going on with him. Okay, bonus die 38. It's hard.
Yeah, so you're seeing right. You're enough into the cave and you can see the other guys, right?
Okay. All right, I'll just wait. Wait is out.
Okay.
Trolls are all death by snoo snoo.
So after a while, like maybe half an hour to an hour, through sign language and waving and gesticulating, you can communicate with these guys.
Okay. Yeah, and I want to articulate with them, I just want to try to get the story about what was going on, uh, what's going on with these bloated body things. Kind of get their side of the story.
Oh, so how are you gonna? Oh, you're gonna point to the heads on stakes?
Yeah. Point to the heads on the stakes and the stuff that they're cooking on the fires and everything. Just
so basically, you can tell, obviously, but they sort of somehow pantomime that they're like enemies of some sort.
Mm.
And then maybe remember the one you followed into the collar?
Mm-hmm.
They bring that guy out and they point to the collar, and they do like a sort of like a no gesture, like. And you see, not all of them have collars; most of them don't.
Oh, okay. So yeah, like I said, yeah.
So they point at the collar, they point at the heads, right?
Mm. Okay. So yep, yeah, that's what I thought. You guys don't want to be anyone's slaves. And I want to try, and I'm gonna try to like pantomime something where it would be like, well, we don't let them either. They're bad for you. What if we work together?
They think about it, and then they take you to the abyss and they point to the other side, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they point to that and sort of like shake their heads or something to sort of signify, the bad guys are there, right? Too.
Okay. Well, and then the next question would be, well, okay, I'll say, I'm like, if I can make a way to get over there, will some of you come with us?
He looks at like the 11 or 12 of those guys, and they're hesitant.
Could I persuade them?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Let's see what I can do. Ooh. Okay. So I just got a 12.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah. It's about like 2 shy for an extreme for me.
You have extra luck. You may want to get extreme.
Yeah, I'll just spend those. There's no get the extreme.
So the thing you sort of feel like he says just you. It's like almost thinking. He's thinking it's just you, right? So
yeah. So
he's like thinking just you and us. It's like sort of suicide. If they could have done that themselves without help, they would have done that, right?
Yeah, but then I'm gonna give the implication like, well, no, I can get more. I have more I can bring.
Oh, then they say, bring us your help.
Okay, I'll just shout around the corner. Hey guys, you can come out now.
Red Rover.
Yep.
Then you find out it's all in his head. He's been hypnotized. Yeah. So then they take you to the they agree they'll do this, and to seal the deal, they're going to share food with you.
Oh, joy! Yay!
We're just not going to tell Jack. We're just not going to tell Jack what it is.
Yeah.
What is this? Tastes kind of like chicken.
So remember, you know how you have like bacon wrapped around something and you cook it in the fire?
Yeah.
When they take this leg and they cook it over the fire, it sort of reminds you of that. There's like this fat and stuff rendering off of the Pillsbury Doughboy that helps like add this fat and flavor to whatever leg is inside it. Does anybody have biology or you have medicine, right?
Yeah.
Let's have a look. I haven't got biology.
I have biology.
Oh, I hear all your biology.
Let's see. Okay, yeah. So I just got I got a regular success with biology.
Okay. So they hand you some of this stuff, right? You're looking at it, and it's definitely like lizard man leg inside, and but it's like wearing. But instead of remember in
It's like
Bolivia, that a human skin on top for the skies, you could tell it's almost like human skin. Somehow there's been added fat or something, and like an insulation layer. It's and you still see like pores where like
oh god,
there's
not
like
looking that carefully.
I really wish I had the blindfold on now.
It's like satanic beef Wellington.
I'll take it. This will be a sand check to actually see and eat this.
Yeah.
Imagine I have my blindfold on.
Yeah, exactly. Like, he doesn't know what it is.
So the question is, are you gonna at least take a bite, right, to be polite, or?
I'll take a mock mouthful nibble. just to be polite, not piss them off.
I'm going to take a bite and just continually chew it until I see them not looking, and then I'm going to spit it into like a tissue or something. And just go,
Okay, so how about so Matt's gonna have a bite. How about Longfeather?
No, I'm not going.
Are you gonna fake it somehow? Do you have sleight of hand?
No, I don't have sleight of hand.
Oh, and does Ashstein? Do you have sleight of hand?
Yes, I do.
Your sleight of hand.
I don't think I do though.
Okay, I'm going to spend some luck, and it's going to be a successful sleight of hand. So it's yeah.
How about Jack? He doesn't really. Is he still blindfolded? They just say
Yes.
eat it.
Yeah, so if you hand it to me, I'll go sniff, sniff. What is this?
So you know, it's sort of dry, like alligator or something. But then they added some extra fat. That sort of. I hear it's like venison or pork or something like that. Like
Jack
they wrapped it.
Jack, it's okay. It's it's bacon. It's okay.
Oh, bacon! I love that. I'll take a big old bite.
Jack is just chowing down.
Is that chicken or turkey or pork? I can't quite tell. What is this? Where'd you guys find meatloaf?
So Jack doesn't need to roll a sand check. He has no idea what's going on. You all three are seeing him eat like a human leg.
So I'll finish. You got any more?
You guys roll sand check.
Well, I'll say. Well, I can't really eat all mine. You can have mine if you like.
So he is too.
So, yeah, the rest of you guys, you can roll sand checks.
That was really good.
I don't need to. I'm just going to say I failed because it's gross. No, I got 20.
I'm successful.
Success?
Failed.
Nothing? You failed?
I haven't had barbecue like that since I was in Borneo.
So only Dr. Mesmo failed?
Yeah, it looks like
Okay,
it.
you roll a die 6.
Oh shit!
So I was chowing down.
Oh, 2.
Oh, you lose 2. But remember this will help you later. Because that maxes out part of the sand loss on something. So
Alright.
it's better to
Can
lose
you ask
a
them?
bit.
Can you ask them what those things are? Those baby things?
And those flying spears. We haven't seen those before.
Yeah.
You haven't seen those before. I think I know what those are. We had something in the R&D lab back at Caduceus that was very similar. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. The bottom part of that sphere looked exactly like the one you found in the storeroom.
Yeah, that's what that was. Next time I want to try to find a way to bring that thing with us. I feel like flying around could have saved us a lot of time.
So I think Dr. Ashstein could explain what he sort of figured out about the whatever they're wearing, but these the trolls don't have no idea, right?
Yeah. I'll explain it to everyone except Jack.
So what are you going to explain to these guys?
I'm going to explain that like, yeah, there's snake people and they got a little, I guess they're still wearing skin, but they have a little extra insulation going on with it. Probably, like I said, it's probably just an extra layer because it's cold.
Yeah, it's really cold.
Yeah.
Oh, because they're cold-blooded.
Yeah.
I gotcha. They got their baby fat.
Yep, exactly. And like I said, and these very nice misunderstood creatures have offered to be our backup and reinforcements while storming the castle.
Yeah, let them know that's what we're here for. Is to kill them all. And
yeah.
So, do you have a plan to get across the abyss, or how? What
I figure if we can get some rope across, we can probably create a pulley system or something to get everyone across it.
I could shoot an arrow with the rope tied to it across, and maybe and then we can find a way to pull it back, and anchor it to something.
Yeah, because like I said, between that and some mechanical engineering, I could probably rig something up to get people across.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it wouldn't be super complex either.
So you want to try that?
Yep. Most definitely.
Okay, so Longfeather, it's not really under stress. You're going to fire the thing, but what you need to do is sort of be stealthy on the shooting. So I would say roll your shooting, and then depending on how well you do, it may or may not give you a bonus die on how stealthily you place it.
Okay, and I've also got that perk for the aim shot, the BDI.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Then I would just say don't fumble and it'll be okay. Because you have all those bonuses.
Yeah.
Like you're extra stealthy and you have the eagle eye shot thing, right?
Yeah.
So
I got an 87, which makes it by 2 points. That's a normal success.
Nope, that's good enough with all your bonuses. So yeah, you can get your arrow across, it sticks in something, and it didn't make a lot of noise, so you think you didn't alert anybody. And after you wait a bit, nothing happens, right?
Okay, perfect. All right, we'll pull it back over and secure it.
All right, yeah, and I'm gonna figure out something that's going to be able to deal with the weight ratio of these troll things.
Pulley.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna figure that out. So I'm gonna use. Let's see. I have my. Like I said, I have my mechanical. I'm gonna roll that. Okay, so I got a hard success for that one. And then I think, yeah, I'm gonna use it. It's called physics. I have it listed as physics on here, but I'm not sure physics was really that big of a thing yet. So
yeah, I would say that's fine. Well, physics is mechanical, right? Because I don't know if you remember physics in high school. There's electromagnetic, there's mechanical, there's electronic, right? So, and then there's relativity, right? There's nuclear physics. So I think that physics covers all of the disciplines.
Yeah. So I'm gonna so I rolled that one. I'm gonna spend a couple points to make that a hard success.
Okay.
And so I got both hard successes on those. So is that enough to make sure that this thing supports them?
Yes, that'll work. It's just a question of whether you get spotted as you carry these people across.
Okay.
Maybe have the sharpshooters going over last to cover the people going over first.
Yeah.
Yeah, so these guys only have spears. You guys have guns and stuff. So are you going to be waiting as these guys get ferried across, or
whoever has a long range rifle should be definitely on back point.
Yeah, let's see that.
And
are you going to be unblindfolded?
I guess I gotta be unblindfolded.
You know,
Maybe
when you
get
unblindfold, you see all these trolls. They seem to give you a healthy amount of respect for some reason.
Hey, cool. Thanks.
You're not sure why.
They all give me thumbs up and knowing winks. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Pat me on the back.
Like, high five.
Get high fives. This one wants me to marry her. This one wants me to marry their daughter.
I'm just like it's like the anti Rodney Dangerfield scenario.
Okay. You know what it is when you get across? It's a group luck roll. Who has the lowest luck?
I got 59.
I've got 6. Oh no, I've got 24.
There you go.
Okay,
there it is.
Wow.
There you go. Roll your luck.
Oh wow, I rolled a 9.
Nice.
9?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll tell you what. I would actually let you go all across, but it'd be funner if they sort of catch you and get to shoot a couple of these flying saucers. So
What? Flying saucers.
I mean, you know, those discs, right?
All right.
So I'll let you shoot at a couple of them just for the heck of it. For the guard. So you guys transfer like a number of the trolls across, and then you hear some fighting, and then one of the spheres, the flying spheres things, come out with a lizard guy with a flame pistol, but you guys get to go first since you're waiting with your guns out. So
All right. Well, I have the freeze ray.
Yeah.
Freeze rifle.
but
I want to try one of my explosive arrows.
Longfeather, you're first.
Okay. Yeah, I want to shoot it. I want to try to shoot the thing, the actual device with an arrow.
Okay, roll your bow.
46, so that's a regular success.
That actually hits. Okay, let me look up the roll your damage for your arrow.
Just the arrow portion. Okay. 1d6 plus. What is it? 1d6 plus half damage bonus. So 3 points plus damage bonus is a d4. I got a 3. So is that rounded? If it's half that, what is it rounded up or down?
Round up.
Okay.
Otherwise,
2 points plus 3, so a total 5.
5. And then I have to roll a save throw for this guy who failed. So roll another die 10. No. Oh. Yeah, roll a die 10.
Okay. 8.
Oh, that takes a while. Okay, so you hit him. You're not sure what's going to happen yet.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay. It'll take a while.
Wow.
I guess the venom has to go into the body and go through the bloodstream and stuff. Okay, and then after him is, I think his Ashstein is fast, right?
Yeah. It's usually second.
Yep, Ashstein.
Yeah. So I'm going to. I want to see if I can just knock the guy off. I want to see if I can just knock the guy off of this thing.
Okay.
So I can just take it from him.
Okay, so you're still shooting him, right?
Yes.
So I would think it's a penalty die, and then I'll just roll a some sort of dex check if you want.
Okay. And I'm gonna vaporize him, so I don't want to damage the machinery. Okay, so that, I'm gonna put the penalty die. Okay, so I still got a regular success with it, with the penalty die.
Okay. And then what's the damage? Roll your regular damage.
So it's – . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . 14.
Ouch. You hurt him? Let me roll. Oh, what do you know? They don't have good dexes. He falls into the abyss. And then, once he falls in, so this hovering device is just sort of hanging there in the midair.
Yeah.
But he falls in, and after a while, there's a little earthquake. And then there's another release of gas. But yeah, it's floating there. Somebody has to do like a jump roll to get to it if you want to get the space.
Okay, let's see. Where am I with that?
My jump sucks.
No, my jump's not bad. I remember I actually invested some points in jump and climb. I have 30 jump. that is way better than the base for me at this point, and I have luck to burn. So
you want to take a try to get onto the thing?
Yeah, I'll try.
Okay.
Let's see. So let's see. I just got a 10.
Oh, you made it.
That's a hard success. Yeah.
Flashlight just takes a running jump without even a safety rope, like he's some badass mad scientist. He goes, I have physics. I have a PhD in physics, and I calculated the rate of climb and descent, and he just jumps for it and just lands like the superhero land, like the 2 feet and the fist on the ground. You're on the device. Remember, you were mucking around with it before at the Caduceus, so you sort of try to figure it out, but you didn't try flying it.
Yeah. Well, there's no time to learn, but there's no better time to learn than right now.
Okay, let's where's the thing? Oh, there it is. Oh, you need to do a POW roll.
Ah, okay. So let's see. So I got 38. That's a hard success.
Okay, yeah, you're able to control it. It seems like it uses. You need your feet on it, but it's sort of a weird mental control plus some, foot controls. But yeah, you make it fly around.
Okay, and is it only big enough for like one person to ride on? Or?
No, you can fit 2 people with a combined size of 120 or less. So total size 120.
Okay, so for this one, my size is already 70, so I can take someone who's
really
50
small.
or lower. Yeah, 50 or lower.
Yeah, I got a 45, so that's me.
There you go.
So you can take Jack.
I can be your gunner. Flying around, zap, 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 zap.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll like lower it down and say, yeah, just hop on.
All right, get on the little craft.
Okay, so yeah, you fly across, and it enters like the other side of the pit is a real hallway, like it's been carved out of the stone and stuff. Before the cavern you were in looks like obsidian rock type of formation of volcanic rock. This other side is the same type of stuff, except for it's been carved into like straight hallways and things like that. And yeah, so you guys cross. You have 11 trolls plus a shaman with you.
Woohoo!
You go down. There's a hallway. It's a T intersection that goes left and right.
I'm imagining we have to pick a direction.
I believe so.
Yeah. Okay, so we went left last time.
Are there any markings on the floor to see which one's more travelled?
It looks like this is well-used corridor.
Right. Can we use our hearing to see if we can hear anything in a particular direction?
Yeah.
See if I passed or not. I failed.
Everybody else could also listen.
I got a 21. That is a hard success.
Okay.
I just got it. I'm right on it.
Okay. So you're there in the hallway, and if you go right, you hear stuff, and then for some reason, suddenly your group of people went that way. On the left, you hear the clanking of chains and something. Like something in chains moving.
But the group went to the right?
Yeah, the trolls all went to the right.
All right, well.
If you follow them, if that's what you guys decide to do.
I hope the trolls know what they're doing.
Safety in numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What you find is a pit, and inside the pit are a whole bunch of trolls being held prisoner.
Free the trolls.
Yeah.
Okay. Was that there has to be some sort of system thing because they have collars on, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they have collars and stuff.
I'm imagining a Running Man type scenario right now.
Yeah, you're probably it's not a bad guess of some sort. But they're pulling people out of this pit. They're talking to them. You can tell. Yeah, they're sort of trying to free them, but they're wearing. These guys have collars. So, do an idea roll. I'll let you do an idea roll.
Okay. Let's see. 38. That's a hard success for me.
You know, you are a gadget person.
Yeah. Okay. So I think I could find like these things have to put out some sort of radio wave type signal. So I think I could scramble the signal or break the signal or something.
Yeah, you figure if you with your mad scientist ability and either electronics or whatever, you may be able to disable the power.
Okay, so yeah, electric.
Is there a mechanical way of opening them, like a mechanical repair roll or something?
Possibly, but it needs his mad science because this is like mad science.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna spend some luck. Yeah, I got a hard success for my electronic repair.
Yeah, you figured a way of disabling them and unlatching them.
Okay. So.
Oh, you're starting a giant slave revolt right now?
Yep. It'll give us a distraction because we still need to. We were sent here to get something. I'm blanking on what it was.
Longfeather had the instructions. That's why you're blanking out.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's shared it with you. I thought he did.
Yeah, he shared it with.
Yeah,
he shared it all
I told him. Yeah, it was one of what was it? They said there'd be several of them, but they wanted it was a container, like a canister that.
They're cylinders, and they want you to
get at least one.
Get at least one of them.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So
I rolled low. There's only 5 slaves in here, so.
Okay.
So there are 5, so that's like 16 plus shaman.
All right. So
that's all. It's the passage to the right just ended in this sort of prison.
Yeah, but they went there because they heard their own language, right?
Okay.
And I dare say they can smell each other as well, possibly.
Yeah, possibly, yeah. So they now have freed their people with your help. Oh, they really like Dr. Ashstein now. They're definitely going to give you at least double the regular amount of food next time.
All right, so yeah, I think we have to double back and go down the other hallway now.
Yeah.
Now that we have.
The other hallway, oh my god. So you see it's like a prison cell. Remember the big one, the big troll that threw the rock?
Yeah.
You see one like that, and he's chained up.
Mm.
But he looks. Dr. Mesmo, why don't you do a psychology roll?
Righty-ho. Oh, that's an extreme.
He looks not too all there. He looks a little bit crazy. Compared to these other trolls, he looks like frothing mad rabbit type.
Okay, maybe it's best we keep him locked up.
Yeah, because Arthur's been able to communicate with the trolls, I'll tell him this and ask him to tell them, this, just to say that this one seems a bit unhinged. I don't think it's safe if we release him and see what they say.
You might as well. And also in the room, there's like 2 red splotches on the wall.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tell them. I'm like, I'll give them a look. Like, yeah, let's leave him here right now. We'll come back for him later.
Yeah, and then some of them try to talk to it and it just sort of growls, right?
Yeah, and it's just like, yeah, see, no good. That's fine. Let's keep going, guys.
Okay, what's here? Oh, okay. So at the end, past this prison, it also sort of tees a little. Also goes left and right. And then there's a room that's this collapsed room. What does that mean? I guess maybe it's just filled in. Let me see if there's anything in it.
I was wondering if we could actually take the mad one like with us on the chain and like sort of walk him like some
Master Blaster.
Yeah, and see if because if we do encounter something, we could just send him in a rage up front.
Well,
I think you'd have to do the Mesmo stare on it.
Yeah, you have to do a Mesmo stare and succeed if you want to try that.
I don't really want to get too close to it though, in case it rips my face off.
But you can do it. You can do it at the outer range, and then if it works, then you can unchain him and take him.
Yeah.
That's a possibility.
Okay, I'll give it a go. So hypnosis. Oh no, it's a fail.
Okay, yeah. So it just tries to lunge at you, and the chain stop him from like reaching you.
What is a critical fail? Because I got 94.
Oh, you need but what's your mesmerization? What's your hypnosis?
50.
Oh, you need a double aught.
That's right then.
Otherwise, it's a 96. So
right.
So 94 is okay.
Cool.
I think collapsed room is just a collapsed room. So you see ahead, there's a collapsed room, but then it tees again to the left and right. And the right curves around the hallway. Like it goes right, and then it goes around the collapsed room, so it turns. So you want to go left or right?
Again, I'll prick my ears up and have a listen. And I failed again.
Yeah, you guys can do listen if you want.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, that was a 15. So yeah, that's a hard success for me. Yeah.
You hear oh, let me you hear from you don't hear anything on the right, but on the left you hear people talking. And then Hildar or Gunhilder says, "Oh, she says she hears Icelandic over on the left."
Okay, so yeah, we should probably take a look at that. I want to take a look at my X-ray specs before anything else.
So
with that.
You head over that way, and you see like a holding cell with humans, but there's a lizard person. There's a guy in a. You see another Pillsbury doughboy guy there guarding them. So what's? Oh, you guys are faster now. Okay. I think Longfeather gets to go first. There's
Got
one
an arrow
guard.
in him.
So what, we want to try and free them?
Yeah, we need to kill the guard.
Yeah, I got to kill the guards.
There's only
Yeah.
one guard, so it's not
Yeah.
too.
So if we could take him out quietly, that would be good.
Yes.
Shoot him with one of your arrows.
That's not gonna be quiet. Though he'll raise the alarm.
Go, ow,
shoot him in
man!
the
Why'd you
fist.
do that?
Just hit him in the throat.
Stick some dynamite down his pants.
Can I hit him with the blowgun with the toxin?
You could.
That's a slow death, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Like I gotta wait for a while.
Well, no. If it knocks him out, I mean, it's just what's the likelihood it'll knock him out right away?
Which one are you going to use?
Well, this is the blowgun that has like the Aboriginal.
So
poison on it.
I have to do a con check. Okay, yeah. So it has to make a con check.
You'd have to make a con check. So, is it worth trying? But he's likely to not feel it, right? It's a tiny little dart. So.
But here's the other thing. He has that big fat blubber thing on top, plus natural armor underneath.
Oh, okay. He's not a normal. It's a dude. All right.
I mean, it's not impossible. You just have to get enough of a success to like hit some spot that, like in his eye or something horrible like that.
I was gonna say, that just spend some luck.
Yeah. Okay. I'll try it. Why not?
Okay.
Can't hurt. I can spend some luck for sure. 21, which is a hard success, and I can spend luck if I need to.
Right at the nose.
Yeah, hard. I think because of the big doughboy eye thing, it might be a little bit harder. You might have to get a little bit better than that. So.
Okay, so to bring it to an extreme, I need to get it to a 12. So what is that? With a 21, is that 11 points? Is that right? I'm doing the math right?
21,
like,
9, right?
It's like
9.
It's
9 points. Okay.
Okay, so you hit him, like in the eye.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay. So you hit him, but he's like in the eye, but it doesn't look like he's going to go down.
So, ow, my eye!
Okay, Dr. Ashstein.
Okay. I don't know how much noise this melting ray gun makes.
It's not the
Probably makes a
guy-
hum and something, right?
Yeah.
It's the screams of the guy melting that we have to worry about.
So yeah, I'm gonna, I'm gonna see if I can. Yeah, I'm gonna have to shoot him with it.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's see, because that's the only thing I have that's even remotely quiet. Okay. Yeah. So I just got a 15, so that's an extreme success.
Okay, so it's a max damage plus regular.
So it's gonna be 15 default plus let's see, plus another 9.
Wow.
24.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, so that's
I forgot to tell you how big these guys are. They're build 4, so they're humongous. These Pillsbury Doughboy guys are bigger than normal.
Oh, I was picturing
Okay.
small guys, but all right. I think they're small, cute little
So
dudes.
you hit him, he looks hurt, and then Jack recognizes the smell.
Holy crap! That's barbecue I had. Oh,
Like- But okay, so then it's Jack, hey, you get to go.
woohoo! Well, okay. So I'm assuming this thing is screaming because it's being melted.
Oh yeah, he's melting, he's getting cooked.
All right, I'll fire my freeze ray at him because all bets are off now. So my cat's is freaking out. I don't know why.
Okay, roll your freeze ray.
Holy crap! Really? I rolled 95.
Uh-oh.
I have a 75 base.
You missed.
Yeah. Fudge.
Okay, then Dr. Mesmo.
Trying trying to do this. So, have we made much noise?
There's some noise, but now you hear fighting behind you guys. But it's the trolls are fighting somebody in the behind them, behind you.
All right. So we've been rumbled basically.
Yeah.
I'll just give it both barrels with a shotgun then.
Okay.
Blam, blam.
Roll separately, but there's no penalty dice.
Okay. Right. So one is a hard success.
Okay. Regular damage.
Oh no, so regular success. Sorry, and the other one is a miss.
Okay, regular damage.
It is 1d10 plus 6 because I'm using solid slug.
Oh.
And I've rolled a 1, so 7. Oh no, sorry. No, I rolled a d6, sorry. I didn't roll a bloody 10.
Try again.
Rolled a 10 plus 6, 16.
There you go. You take him out.
Cool. Yeah, I rolled a d6 for some reason.
Oh, and then it's sand check for the giant lizard guy. Actually, I forgot the sand check.
I passed.
Okay, so it's 1 point loss.
So all of us?
Yeah, I forgot to give you when you first saw it.
Okay, yes, so I passed.
Okay.
1 point.
Believe it or not, I rolled an 2.
Okay, so you only lose 1.
Woo!
Nice.
8 more points.
Yep.
So there's some fighting behind you guys, and then inside this prison area is actually the villagers.
Hey, it's the village people.
And,
They all look normal.
And Gunhilder's brother, I think.
Woo! So now we got to find some ice cream canisters, right?
Yeah. So let's see.
Because they're filled up with ice cream, nothing else. Not brains.
70 people in there.
All right. Maybe I should shepherd those people out.
Yeah, I would recommend that because but I want to keep the trolls with me because I want to try to grab as many.
Let me describe. Might as well give you the full flavor text.
Give us the flavor.
Okay, so you see 70 people in there. There's also 8 people in cubes, and they're locked inside the cubes.
Okay.
But the other ones are loose, right? The other people are loose.
Where are these guys in cubes?
And there's cables and stuff hooked into the cubes and the floors.
Oh, that's not good. We need our mad scientist.
Yep. Figure out what's going on with these things, and if I could disable them safely.
Yeah, it's a electrical repair. It's an int first.
Okay, so that's gonna. Okay, so that's a hard success for the int.
Okay, so that's to determine the control things, but then you notice that there's some sort of alarm system hooked up to it.
Okay, so
that's where you need electrical repair.
Let's see. All right, spend a couple more points of luck, and make that an extreme success.
Okay, with that you can open up these cubes without having to try to break through them, and free the rest, the other 8 people in there.
Okay. Yeah, start ferrying these people out of here. Get them across. I want to keep as many of these trolls with me because if we find these canisters, I want to try to get as many canisters out as we can.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll lead the people back out.
Okay. And if you're going out, then Gunhilder will go out with her brothers.
All right.
Okay, so then you go back around the corner. There's a dead lizard guy there.
Mm-hmm.
There's another room to the right.
Yeah, I want to check that room out.
Okay, this room. There 6 people in like Also Pillsbury Doughboy, but these are smaller ones. They're working on consoles made of steel and volcanic rock, operating some controls. Oh, is that the right one? No, I think that's the wrong room. Sorry, that's a different one. Thought there one. Here it is. Oh no, you see a whole bunch of vats on the floor.
Yeah.
And some of them have windows, and you can see that inside the vats, they're growing like big lizard people.
Yeah, I think I should. I think I want to figure out a way to taint the water for these ones. Yeah. This is so. How many vats are there?
Oh, now also while this is going on, you see like Dr. Octopus arms with medical stuff dipping into the vats and doing stuff.
So it's like that scene out of the Matrix where their octopus arms are going and grabbing the little
Yeah,
things.
so I think they don't tell me how many vats, but there are control things. So if you can somehow get past some of this stuff, you can fuck around with the control center if you want.
Yeah, that's probably what my plan's going to be right now. Okay. Yeah. Also, there's a giant Dr. Octopus arm that would be probably very useful to control in this room. Is there like a central control, or does each separate vat have its own set of controls?
You'll have to get past. Basically, this is our pulp, so you have to get past the vats to get to the controls, but the controls are like the back wall, right?
Okay.
The least convenient place to be.
Okay. So do I have to? So what is it? So do I have to run past, or do I have to sneak past it?
It's not like a stealth because it's just these robot arms going.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm still in the flying thing too, so I just gotta fly past it.
Yeah, but they're like these arms are all over the place. So basically, they get a chance to attack you as you try to get.
Okay. And then do I have a chance to dodge as well?
Yeah, you can fight back or dodge, right?
Okay. So yeah, I'll try to get past them and.
Okay. So you're gonna dodge, I assume.
Yes.
Roll your dodge.
Okay, so I got an 18 for my dodge, which is just 3 shy of an extreme.
Do you want to burn 3 luck?
Yeah, I'll burn 3 luck to do that.
Okay, so just as one of these things is about to inject you with something, like the shield on the floating thing just got in the way and it bumped it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And do I have to do another? How many?
I think that's it to get across, but then just as you get there, one of these guys come out of its tank and attacks you too.
Great.
So it gets 2 attacks.
Okay. And does it go first or do I go first?
Yeah, it's like a surprise, right? You're like dodging the thing.
Okay.
You get to dodge or fight back.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna dodge.
Okay. So the reason you didn't know is like it shoots this really long tongue out, and it's like a 12-foot long tongue. And I try to tongue lash you from its vat.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. I got an 11. So that's an extreme for my dodge.
Oh, lucky. So it got extreme, but it's a tie, so you win. Mm-hmm. So this tongue flashes out of the vat and misses you and curls back in.
Okay.
But then it's like looking like it's trying to crawl out. So either you can shut the stuff down or you want to.
I'm gonna shut everything down.
Okay, do your electrical repair.
Okay. Ooh, okay, yeah. I'm gonna spend a couple of luck points, get a extreme success on that one.
So as you shut the thing down, the thing crawls out of the tank, and now it's coming towards you.
Okay. Okay, so if it's coming towards me, yeah, okay, I'm gonna take a shot at it.
Okay, go shoot at it first.
Yeah. Okay, so. Alright. So that's a hard success. Yeah, it's a 31, so it's a hard success for me.
Damage?
So gonna try to, damage is gonna be 14.
14?
Yeah.
It's hurt. You guys see this from the other side of the room. And it's coming towards them. What do you guys want to do? You could shoot it with a ranged weapon if you want.
Yeah. It's just, yeah.
Okay. I'll try to hit it with the flame gun. Flame pistol.
Okay. Sure.
Alright. Pistol 19, which is a hard success.
Okay, roll damage.
1d10 and then 3d10 damage for the flame. 9 damage for the straight up damage, and then is a 3d10, that's the burn, right? The burn damage.
Oh, yeah. Well, no. If it's a flame gun thing, it's a die 10 plus 5, but...
Oh, well, I just wrote 1d10. So it's a flame pistol.
Yeah, it's
1d10 plus 5?
Die 10 plus 5.
So that would be 14.
It's really hurt. Oh, Jack.
Yeah.
You get to go if you want to do something.
I was shepherding the villagers out.
Oh, you're
of,
shepherding.
Yeah.
So, Dr. Mesmo. These things are slow. Jesus Christ.
What's the range?
It's,
how far?
there's no penalty, but it's not because your elephant gun. It's in a room, so it's in regular.
Okay, that's all right. I'll shoot both barrels at it then.
Okay.
Right. So one's a miss, and the second one is a. Oh, we can spend luck.
Yeah, you
Bump
can.
up, can't we?
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
Oh no, I did it actually. So, I got 35 and I rolled 30. Did I roll a 3 or a 7? 3, 4, 6, 8. I'll tell you what, I can't remember if I've just knocked my dice. So I'm going to spend the luck.
Okay.
The two luck to make it a hit. Because I knocked my dice and it was either a 3 or a number 7.
Then roll your damage.
So that's 6, 7, 8, 9 damage.
Oh, it has 2 hit points left. Dr. Stein.
Oh, God.
You're gonna dodge, I assume.
Yes.
Okay. Roll your dodge.
Okay, so I have a hard success.
He got a regular, so he missed with the tongue, and then he's gonna try to grab you. Dodge the second one.
Oh, God, even better, not 4.
Yeah, he got a regular. So he missed. So back to the top, it's Long Feather.
And he's got just 2 points left.
Well, he looks like he has 2 points left.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to hit him with an arrow just because I have a much better chance of hitting him. So, 34 at the hard success.
Roll damage.
1d6 plus half damage bonus. So 3 plus half damage bonus. 3 plus 1, 4 points total.
4 points. It bounces off.
Okay.
Okay. Ashtine.
Okay. I'm just gonna shoot it. And okay, so that's 24. That is a hard success.
Okay, it's fighting back. Missed. So do your damage.
Okay, so 15.
Oh, 15?
Yeah.
Okay, that kills it. It goes down. You probably crush its skull and it slides onto the ground. And you see that, like, you knock off the. Oh, so this is like he's not wearing the Pillsbury Doughboy thing because he's out of the vat. You notice it's a humongous lizard man with very hard scales. It's like he's been bred to be super muscular, just like that giant troll has been bred.
Yeah. So gene experimentation.
Yeah. So then go down the hallway. It tees, but there are two dead ends. You go further up. There's a room.
Oh, I'm sort of guessing that one troll may have been a failed experiment, then the one that was insane.
The one that attacked your car, yeah. So you open this other. So there's one room right there, and then it continues a hallway. So I assume you're going to open the door.
Yeah.
You see two regular sized lizard guys, but they're working on. What you see is there's these glass tubes. There's two people in the tubes, and you see this equipment gut them, and then they remove the stuff and they start injecting stuff into their gutted skin, like the skin, and they're doing this while they're alive. And you suddenly see the skin puff up into like Pillsbury Doughboy goofiness.
Okay. So that explains how they're getting the skins.
They're turning people into skin suits. Huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
And yeah, you see two lizard guys there. You open the door and they like turn around.
Okay.
You guys go.
Them. Yeah.
Yeah, Longfeather goes first.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to shoot a lizard guy.
Roll your attack.
I don't know how buff these guys are. Standard success.
Okay. Damage?
Flame pistol. Okay. 1d10 plus 5. 9, 10, 12.
He's mostly dead, but he's still alive. He's slightly alive.
All right.
Okay.
And then Ashtine.
I'm
But there's
gonna
two
go
guys in here, so
I'm gonna go after the other one.
okay.
Okay, so that's another hard success,
Okay.
and it's going to be. So that's 12 damage.
Okay, so he's almost barely alive too. So two guys barely alive. Let's see, I think these guys may be faster because they're not the big lumbering guys. Yeah. Oh, so they go the same time as Mesmo. Yeah, so they aim flame pistols at you guys, and they're gonna fire on one on Longfeather and one on Ashtine.
Okay. I'm going to dodge.
Yeah, you
I
can't
can.
dodge. You can't dodge.
No, can't dodge. All right.
So they missed Longfeather, but they hit Ashtine.
How much?
You take 7,
Oosh.
and then Mesmo goes.
Yeah, that's
Right.
fine. It's not that bad.
I'm going to give again both barrels
On one of them.
on one of them. On
You-
one that hasn't been hit.
Oh no, both have been hit,
Oh, both have been hit.
and they've both been hit sort of equally.
Right. I'll.
You could shoot one of them.
Yeah, I'll do one, and then on the next round, I'll use the other shell on the other if he's not dead.
Yeah.
Right, so bang, and I missed.
Okay. Okay, back to Longfeather.
All right. I'll shoot him again. Might as well. 16, so that's even better. That's a hard success.
Okay, so that'll probably kill it. So just roll damage. Don't roll.
5 plus 5 is 10.
Oh yeah, that'll kill it. So that kills one. And then Ashtine.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a regular pistol shot to finish off the other one. So okay, so it's a regular success, and damage is gonna be 9.
Yeah, that kills it. So the other those two die. Oh, and then you got to do sand loss for seeing the operation.
Okay. All right, I passed that.
It's only
I passed as well.
only 1 point.
Bet Jack's happy he's not here.
Yeah. Longfeather. Did Longfeather you make your sand check?
He's got sense.
34 made it, yes.
Okay, it's only 1 point sand loss.
Okay, 1 point.
Let's see. So when you get past this, there's a long hallway going right, and then there's a shorter one going left.
Let's take the short one.
I still need to fight.
Short one?
Yeah. What's the? Yeah.
Short one. As you open it, where's my description? I guess you found the treasure room, so let me find let me find the description. How is it?
Treasure.
Huh, that's weird. It's marked. I remember reading it. It's the armory, but I have to figure out what's in it. Well, that's so weird. They listed things.
Lightning guns, I hope.
Here it is. It's a... Oh, it doesn't open.
Alright.
It's a stone... There's a thick quartz door blocking it.
Quartz.
Okay.
And then there's like a handprint thingy to put your hand in.
So we need the hand of one of these things.
Yeah.
Well,
they
have some.
yeah, they both still have their hands. So I really don't feel like dragging the bodies up. So I'd rather just hack the hands off at this point.
Okay, so you could do that. As you do this, you see one of these Pillsbury Doughboy thingies, but it's weird. You know, when the lizard people are wearing it, it looks like there's purpose to it. But this one's coming down the hallway. It's making little giggling sounds, and it's like sort of almost like it's sort of floating down the hallway a little, like bumping against the walls and stuff.
So it sounds like the actual Pillsbury Doughboy.
Sort of. It's sort of odd. And once in a while, it just sort of giggles a little and bumps into the wall.
Sounds drunk.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
We could try and trap it.
Yeah. That'd probably be the safest bet right now, because I'd rather not kill it if we don't have to.
Because, I mean, it might be able to open this door.
Yeah. If the hands we have don't work.
And it giggles and says something, but you don't quite recognize what it's saying.
It doesn't sound like any of the languages we've heard.
It sounds a little Icelandic for some reason.
I don't have Icelandic, so that's not going to be helpful.
Isn't that that girl with us still? That Icelandic?
No,
girl?
no, she went out
No.
with her brother.
Ah, right.
Yeah, I'm assuming maybe it's just it's one of the I'm assuming it's one of the it's one of the living people's skin things. It just hasn't been occupied by a serpent person yet.
Yeah, so coming down the hallway towards you guys, sort of floating a little.
Does it look happy?
I'm not sure. And it comes. How close are you gonna let it get up to you?
Close, like so far enough away that if I wanted to, I could shoot it if I needed to.
Yeah, so it's like within 10 feet now.
Okay, and we're gonna tell it to. I want to tell it to stop.
It doesn't seem to understand.
Does it understand the hand motion of stop?
It's still coming up. It's getting closer, like 8 feet. 5.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just getting this spidey sense that it could be a suicide kind of snake man who's just going to explode or something any minute.
Yeah, it's drunk or something.
Yeah. Okay, so like I said, what's the verdict, guys? Do you want to kill it?
I'm going to shoot a warning shot at its feet to see if that will. Actually, no,
it's not gonna. Just shoot it.
I'll kneecap it.
Okay, there you go.
Just roll to hit.
43. I need to spend some luck.
It's in point blank by 5 feet's point blank, so you could get a bonus die.
All right. Okay. Cool. Oh yes, 23. So regular pass.
Yeah, you blow the leg off, and it's empty. It just falls over, and then it starts still moving around and making a crying sound, like it's crying, like a baby crying thing.
I'll shoot it with the other barrel.
Put it out of its misery.
Do you want me to roll for damage on that?
No.
Right. So I'll let it have the other barrel. Oh my god! I got an extreme. I got 4.
Yeah, it's another sand check. Oh, you guys.
I'm out in the snow. Yeah.
Okay, so
passed.
I passed.
Pass is nothing. You don't lose anything. You realize it's an empty suit.
Wow.
That's just sort of wandering around. It still has some sentientness to it.
Yuck.
I'll reload quickly.
And you notice that, after you blow it open, there's some sort of zippering thingy up front, and then the head is like a hoodie.
That's messed up.
It is messed up.
Wow.
Like I said, this is the most messed up part of the whole game. These suits. So they're wearing living people that have been gutted.
Yeah.
Okay, so the armory. So yeah, you can't get in the armory, but you can put a hand there.
Okay, so we put the hand on the door thing.
Yeah, it opens up. Oh my god, there are racks of flame pistols and dozens of Pillsbury Doughboy suits
Nice.
with feeding tubes.
Oh, jeez.
Well, let's take some flame pistols.
Yeah,
Can't have too many of those.
So
Yep.
you can have as many as you want, I guess. Let's
Yeah.
say there's at least a dozen there, right?
Yeah, like I said, maybe be able to sell these things in the black market.
I'll take 2, so when we get outside, I can give one to Jack.
There you go.
Let's see what else is interesting here. So I'm going to assume some of the troll people wiped out some of these guards, so I don't want to do too much combat.
What are the what's the actual sort? For the flame pistol, what's the range and the sort of damage, etc.?
Let's see what the range is. Oh yeah, and then the people that have been partially hybridized, which is everybody except for Dr. Ashstein, you don't get a penalty for using it, but the Ashstein has a penalty.
Yeah.
So he's the final pure human.
Yeah, he's the final pure human. Doesn't say.
Yeah.
Oh, so your death rays die 10 plus 5. These only do die 10.
Yeah.
But I thought they had some kind of flame damage, like if they caught you on fire.
Yeah, there's a luck thing. If you fail, you get caught on fire. It doesn't say. There's no range.
What's the actual, damage? 1d10.
Yeah, it's die 10, and there's a chance that they'll catch on fire. If they fail their luck roll, they catch on fire, and they catch on fire for. Let's see. Yeah, they catch on fire, so it's fire damage. And then it costs one magic point to fire, but you could fire 3 times in a round if you want. And it'll cost you 3 magic points. But, it's like the same thing. Fire 3 times, you get a penalty die.
Right.
And it uses your handgun skill to fire.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have the range. I assume it's like a handgun range. So.
Is there any ammo for this?
It's your magic points.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Which regenerates 1 point per hour. So.
I dare say a malfunction would be 100, would it?
It's whatever your... Yeah, I assume malfunction's 100. But it's not... It's more like tell me when you fumble. So it's more based on your handgun skill.
Right. Cool. Made a note.
That's not interesting. Sleeping chambers, latrine. That's not interesting. Factory. Oh, so you go by, it looks like there's a cafeteria, but they serve rodents. Then, here's something interesting. So after you get past their factory, there's a hallway, and there's a river of magma, and there's this bridge that goes across the river. But you have a floating disc.
Yes, I have a flying device. I don't have to worry
The
about it.
problem is, that's only 2 of you. Oh, wait. What's the size of...
Like I said, my guy's 70, and it can go up to 120, I think is what it said. So
how big's Mesmo?
I am quite big. I think I'm 60. I'll have a look.
Oh, and Longfeather's big too, right?
65.
Yeah, I'm the same, 65.
Yeah.
So Longfeather and Mesmo can't.
Yeah, you gotta take the bridge if you guys are gonna get across. Either that, or I'm gonna have to tie a rope to you and drag you across.
So there's this narrow bridge going across the magma, and this is pulp. So you know what this is all about.
Something Kali Ma.
So you need a dex roll to cross.
My dex isn't brilliant.
Have fun, guys.
I don't know. I got a 50 dex, so yeah. I've got a 50-50 chance of getting across.
I'll roll dex. Go for it. 11.
So you made it across. No problem.
Oh, guys, don't do this to me. What's
Can
your
we tie a
dex,
rope to you
Arthur?
and help you out?
my dex is
How much luck do you have left?
90.
I've only got 22 luck.
Oh, bad. That's so bad.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Can we somehow rig something like with a rope to
You could, or you
Yep.
could wait on the other side.
take him across with the flying thing?
Because the thing is, once we get across, we've got to get back again. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
But again, we're going to split the party.
Well, you're just on the other side of the bridge. It's not too far. And if something happens, I could always run back over there.
I'll wait for now.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna wait on the other side of the bridge.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys go across. There's a platform on the cross, and then there's a door.
Okay.
You guys open the door.
Yeah.
This is the room with the council. Sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
So this looks like a control room. You see 6 lizard guys there. You open the door. They see you. You guys get to go first, but there's 6 of them.
just throw some dynamite in there and close the door.
Well, Longfeather's first.
Yeah.
Well, did we see in that room? Did it have the glass cylinders or whatever? Because I don't want to break those if they're.
No, you don't see the glass cylinders. You see like big screen TV type of things.
Oh, so it's like the Legion of Doom lair.
Yeah. Do you want to break everything, or do you want to? I mean, you want to be able to check the technology.
Yeah, but the only thing is, I feel like if the technology is intact, I might be able to do something to make this easier for us, so we don't have to keep running around.
Yeah. So should we just take them out?
Yeah.
There's 6 of them.
No, if we can bottleneck them.
Not really. They all can. You open the door. You 2 guys are standing there. They can all access you. You can access all 6 of them. So.
Yeah.
Well, we got flame pistols. We can fire multiple shots.
Yeah. Fire multiple shots with that. I have my death ray. I have to take a penalty if I use the flame pistol.
Okay, well, the death ray is good. I mean,
Yeah.
we got some luck to spend.
Yeah, I still have some luck to spend too.
So you're gonna do mano a mano.
That's what we're gonna have to. Yeah.
Others first. So you're just gonna shoot 3 times.
Yeah.
I think it's a penalty die for 3 shots. So penalty die you roll separately.
For each one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, first one, 48, which is a hit, but then I have a penalty dice, right? So
Yeah.
And that's 0. So it's a 48, so that's 1 hit.
Yep. That's 1
Okay,
hit.
next one is 24, that's a hit. Here comes the penalty die, 9, so nope, that's a miss. Then the third shot, 74, that's a miss. So I only hit 1.
Okay, roll die 10.
8.
8. He's hurt. He's on fire.
Okay.
But he's not dead yet. He'll burn in the next round. So,
Okay.
so that's number 1. He's
Okay. All right. I don't know if we ever established this. How many shots can I take with my death ray?
I thought it's just 1, right? Yeah.
Because I think it's 1. Okay.
Yeah.
So
'Cause it does extra damage. It does die 10 plus 5.
okay, so I'll take a shot with the death ray.
Same guy or different guy?
Different guy. He's on fire. So let's see, that's that. Okay, yeah, so that's an extreme success with that one.
Oh, so yeah, that'll kill it. So he's
Yeah.
dead. Number 2's dead. And then, hey, Mesmo, you hear like the weird sound of death rays and firing. You see them there firing into the room. I don't know. Do you want to cross the bridge to help your buddies?
It looks like they're doing okay from where I am. I haven't seen anyone go down yet. So
Okay, the guy on fire is on fire, so I don't think he's gonna attack. The other 4 will fire 2 on each. There's no dodging, so
Okay.
oh, miss. Oh, hit 14. Regular hit on long feather
Okay.
for 4 points.
Okay.
Hit and oh, okay. A hit for 6 points on Ashtine.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And then number 6, his flame pistol blew up and he dies.
Yay!
Oh my god!
He took 18 points when his flame pistol blew up.
Wow.
Okay.
Lousy cheap Chinese knockoffs.
Long feather.
All right. There you go. 3 more shots.
Somebody new, right? I assume.
Yeah, somebody new. Okay, here's the penalty die. That's 1 hit.
Okay.
Next one. That's a miss. Second one. Okay, and penalty die. Hit. So 2 hits.
Okay.
So
Roll your 2 die 10.
2 10s. 1 is a 2 and 1's a 10. So 12 points total.
Wow. Almost. Very close.
Maybe they'll catch on fire.
Oh, yeah, you're right. He got hit twice.
Yeah.
He's on fire, too.
All right.
Oh, my God. Okay, so 2 guys are on fire. Oh, you guys have to roll luck to see if you're on fire. You got hit.
Oh yeah. Okay. That's it.
Maybe
I just got a not 1. So
Okay, so you didn't catch on fire. So there's 1 guy on fire who's dying, 1 guy on fire who's occupied. There's 2 guys that are unhurt.
Unhurt. Okay. I'm gonna take the shot at the closest one. Oh god. Okay. Yeah. I just got an ought 2.
Okay, that's extreme. He's dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so there's 1 left. Oh, jeez. And he missed. Oh, man. Okay, it's a long feather.
to shoot him.
Yep.
Yeah, there's 1 guy left. Maybe the guy on fire is probably can do something. Let's see. But yeah, there's 1 guy left unhurt, and there's 1 guy who's still alive.
Okay, I'll take a shot at the next guy. So 13 penalty die. Nope, that makes it a miss. Next one. 0-8 penalty die. 0-8 also, so that's a hit. And 19, that's a hit. And penalty die 3-3. So yes, 2 hits.
Okay, roll damage.
Okay, 8 and 5. So 4. Is that 13?
Oh,
yeah.
that 8 and 5 is
13. Yeah.
13. Oh, so close. But let's see if he's on fire. Oh, he's not on fire. So Ashtine, you get to go, and then they go.
Okay. So and how many are left that are unhurt right now?
1 guy that was on fire, but now it looks like he got his act together and he's gonna fire, and the other guy is almost dead but not on fire.
Okay. The guy, the guy who. Can I use my pistol to do 2 separate shots?
Your gun?
Yes.
Versus the death ray?
Well, versus the death ray, because I can take multiple shots of my pistol.
So a gun you could, but it's additional penalty die for switching targets.
Okay. So what would that be for?
So
2
it'll be
shots?
so it'll be. You might as well fire 3. So
Yeah,
you fire 3 shots. It's a penalty die, and then you want to switch targets. So it's another penalty die for the switch target. So it's 1 penalty die for 1 target, and then 2 penalty dies for the second.
For the other. Okay. So yeah, that's what.
So 10 penalty dice for the 1 shot.
No, he just gets 1 penalty die for the 1 guy, and if he kills him, switch the other guy with another penalty die, right?
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so that's 62 regular success, penalty die. That's 10. So yeah, 62 still regular success. So
Okay.
that one hits.
Which one were you shooting at first?
The one that was on fire. But he's getting
Okay. So roll your damage.
10.
10. That kills him. So you're gonna switch to the other guy. Now you got 2 penalty die on this other guy.
Okay, so Initial roll is 14. Penalty die goes to 64. Still a success. And then the other one's also 60. So 64. So it's still a hit.
That killed him because he only had 1 point left. So, well, unless you roll 1 damage. So,
which I rolled a 9. So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So that took out the last guy. And then your last bullet went somewhere else. So,
yeah.
They're all dead. Oh my God.
Nice.
Yeah, that is pretty pulpy. It was like 3 rounds. And it's pretty good. You fired 3, so that's like 9 magic points, right? You had 9 magic points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, in 3 rounds they're all dead. That's pretty amazing.
And we saved the room, so now I could see what now I can get into the guts of this place.
Okay, in the room, the controls in the call.
I may need you to translate this.
Okay.
There's walkways above and below and other weird stuff.
Machinery everywhere.
Which you won't need. Oh, and then what you see is these control panels.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them, you actually recognize as a map of the world. Current map, not the Pangea one.
Yeah.
You see volcanoes erupting at various points. And it's like a weird PowerPoint animation. And you see one of the volcanoes is the one you're at.
Okay.
On Iceland.
This seems like part of a bigger plan.
Let's see. What else is there?
Yeah. I'm gonna make a note of the location.
Hey, take pictures.
We don't have
man.
We can't. He's not here.
I have a camera, but
either geography or spot hidden.
I'll use spot hidden.
Yeah.
If you want to fly,
I don't hear anybody.
If you want to fly back over, you can pick the camera up.
I think the sound's messed up.
Oh,
sound? What?
Sound? What?
Hello?
Should we? You want to hang up and try again? I don't hear anybody.
You can't hear anybody?
Oh, you don't hear anyone, huh? We hear you.
Yeah. Okay, hold on.
All right, so.
Yeah, we hear you fine, and we hear each other.
Yeah.
Okay. So it looks like everyone's leaving. What's up? What are we doing?
I'll leave and hope I can get back in.